This your girl, Zakia Miss Queenland Confident, coming straight to you from the lovely LA Fitness. And you know what I've been doing there, of course. Wanted to share a real quick heart-to-heart. You know, these things come up sporadically. Sometimes they are prompted by some things maybe I've read or been exposed to, the conversations that I've had. But today I just wanted to share with you, ain't no quick fix. And I meant what I said, ain't no quick fix. And I'm sharing that today because, you know, I know that there are a number of people who are either on health journeys, wellness journeys, whichever one you call them. You know, I don't talk about weight loss too much. Got a philosophy behind that. I guess I'll share with you right now. My philosophy is behind that. I don't concentrate on weight. And I was talking to a health professional, a wellness professional today. And I told him I have a goal in mind as far as weight. But I don't focus on that because too many times we as women especially have a tendency to measure ourselves off of what that scale says, because supposedly what that scale says that we're this, or supposedly what that scale says that we can wear this particular size. To hell with them scales, you know. I focus mainly on health and wellness because here's my thought. If you begin to take better care of yourself, if you begin to adopt a healthier lifestyle, the mind, body, and soul, then what eventually begins to happen, and it doesn't take long, is that your body responds to the changes that you're making, and you begin to lose weight. So it's more or less like a byproduct of taking better care of yourself. To me, it's easy, that's plain, and that's simple. So back to what I was originally saying. Ain't no quick fix. So there are a number of people who always want to know, well, how do you do it and how is it done and things of that sort. Well, you know, keeping it real with you.com, my journey has not been a quick one. You know, when I look at it, in all honesty, if I had the time period to look at it, I started this probably around about late 2007, 8, fell off, and then in 2011 got back real serious with this as well. Although there may be some people who may say, you know, well, you know, maybe they think you should have been further along than that or whatever, but to me it's more than just about the whole thing with the weight loss. To me, this journey has a whole lot to do with me shedding some things and learning how to better deal with life and its things as they come. Just point blank, just plain and simple. I look at this more so as a process that God has taken me through. And so in many cases, I don't have like strict timelines. I don't have strict deadlines that I got to lose this by this particular point in time. Mainly when it comes to my goals and things, my goals are mainly set usually according to the seasons of the year. So there are 4 seasons in a year: summer, fall, winter, and spring. 4, and I usually set some goals around the season. By one particular season, I would love to be able to do this. Another one, I'd like to do that. And there are usually pounds that are lost that are involved in there. And then there's some things physically I'd like to be able to do in some of those goals that I actually have. And so that's more or less how I kind of set my my goal game. And here's part of the reason why is that sometimes we focus too much on gotta get it done, gotta get it done, gotta get it done. But let me tell you this, you know, if there is something to truly be gained from a health or wellness journey and weight loss, if you want to call it that, it ain't going to be no quick fix. It's not going to be something simple. It's not going to be anything that's easy. It's going to take some things, shedding of some things, the shedding of some blood, the shedding of some relationships, the shedding of some of your isms and things. And for me, it is not as if it's done. it's something I'm still constantly, I deal with, I go through. Constant renewing of the mind. Constantly challenging myself to do things. Constantly forgiving myself for things sometimes that I knew I should not have done, but I did them anyway. Constantly learning how to battle the mind, and when it comes to making better decisions about some foods. I've shared with you all before that sugar is my booger, and because sugar is my booger, I just confirmed that. Let me turn that around. Because I have a opportunity to correct my behaviors around sugar. That was so much power. I have the opportunity to correct my behaviors around sugar. It sometimes at times leaves me missing the mark, just plain and simple. And so, my word for you today, again, is that it ain't no quick fix. It ain't easy, but it's so worth it. No matter how long it takes you to get through, if you just consistently stay with it, consistently keep at it, that the end result is going to happen. The more you continue to fine tune the mind, the body, and the spirit, and your entire choices and the behaviors around your food and your physical activity, you're going to get the results that you want. I promise you will. I promise you will. You got to start somewhere, and we have to take the chance to step out there and say, I'm going to do this for me. Because let me tell you this, if you're going to try to do it for somebody else, or if you're going to try to do it for some other superficial causes or reasons in mind, it ain't going to stay. I'm going to tell you this. Donnie Kirkland show, when he's getting ready to go to break, I would say stick and stay. I'm telling you to stick with it and stay with it. Stick and stay with whatever it is that you want out of your life. Whatever it is that you truly desire, your greatest heart's desire, when it actually comes to being in good health and when it comes to wellness. Or forget it. Just whatever it is, stick and stay there. Because it's the consistency. That's the key. It's the consistent habits that give us the results that we desire. So I feel like I've been talking forever, and let me just hush before I get real preachy, because I have so much heart for this, and I just want so many of us to succeed, not just in this earthly sense of fame and fortune and riches and tangible things, but I want so many of us to succeed within. Lauryn Hill told us, how you gonna win if you ain't right within? I want us to win. And so if we are going to be winners, it starts within. It starts from the heart. It starts from the heart. It starts from what's inside. And so on this Winning Wednesday, I want you to remember, it ain't no quick fix. Ain't no quick fix. And if we truly gonna win, we gotta get right within. All right, this is the key of Miss Queenly and Confident. Hope that you are moving from stuck to start in every area of life that you can. Hey, forgot to share this with you. Got a couple of things coming up. Just had an awesome meeting today for an opportunity that's going to come. I'll be sharing more information about that soon. A kind of a special opportunity for those of us who are in this journey, as well as a few other things that are on the horizon. So I love you, and more importantly, God loves you, and keep winning from stuck to start. Peace.